Ooh. This is Tuesday morning, about 5:30 in the morning, and I got up to pee, and I went pee, and I was thinking, I just started thinking about stuff. When I went to get up, my lower back, down at the bottom of my backbone, lumbosacral area, is just killing me, absolutely killing me. So I heated up the microwavable heat pad thing, and I'm laying on it right now. Because of the nosebleed, I didn't really want to lie down flat. I was going to try to fall asleep in the recliner. But I don't know, I get cold. So I'm all wrapped up in my electric blanket and everything. But this is like an iron bed. But I made this pillow thing that attaches to it all the way across the back. 1, so my hair doesn't get stuck in the metal part. 2, so that if I have to sit up like this, it doesn't hurt. So, I'm trying not to cough either. This is the nostril that caused all the trouble. And I'm not sure, there's some video I watched where a doctor said there's some blood vessels inside that come from up here, and some that come from back here, and then one that comes across this way, and one that comes up inside your mouth. But they all end up right around here. Not up here. So holding your nose up here to stop the bleeding is not going to work. This doctor on YouTube said. He's an ENT. Ears, nose, and throat guy. And somethingologist. And, oh my God, my back's killing me. I just put some of this Sombra ointment on there, which always helps. But this is really hurting bad. Like, what the hell? Someone's got a voodoo doll of me, and they just stuck a blunt butter knife in there. That's the way it feels. Somebody must have a voodoo doll of me somewhere. My high school boyfriend did say he had a lot of stuff that he kept from me. That I gave him or whatever. Oh, man. Superstitious? Nah. This is a dark shirt, my Saskatoon shirt, but it's got blood all over it. It looked like I was part of the Dick Cheney hunting party or something with all the blood on my face. Brian woke up and came in, and I said, well, it's kind of been bleeding. He goes, I can see that. When he wiped my face off. And he sat for a few minutes, asked me some questions as a nurse would, and he went to bed. He was so tired. He and now the baby's got this sickness again, and we've been all passing it back and forth and back and forth. That's why I self-quarantined myself for a couple of days. And I get to the point where I'm going to wipe all the walls down again, spray Lysol everywhere, disinfect everything I can, and I was going to do a great big load of laundry. Well, the package that arrived on the porch was for Ashley, and the email said that my package was left in my mailbox. So that means the first thing when I get up to do something in the morning, I have to go to the post office to get the fucking mail. I'm pissed. This mail situation really got me pissed. Really big time. And I wrote up a note, and I left it on the mailbox saying, are we the only guys in the neighborhood hit by these criminals? What gives? Why doesn't somebody do something about it? Complain to the post office, complain to the city. Maybe if they hear enough people griping, something will be done. Squeaky wheels, And for people that are non-English speakers, the squeaky wheel gets the grease, is the expression. I guess it's an idiomatic phrase. Like usually if things are going smoothly, your wheels on the wagon, let's say, are they don't make any noise. But when they start squeaking and bothering you, then you pull out the oil can and oil them up so that they don't. So you get rid of, the squeaking and the noise. So if people start hooping and hollering and squeaking, maybe something will get done. Same as in the government. I think the thing that why things are taking a quick turn downhill is people don't know what to do. Not that they agree with everything being done, they just don't know what to do about it. Or their lives are so complicated with society and everything that they feel they would compromise themselves or their family, especially their family, if they spoke up. I'm trying to speak up as much as I can without throwing my family in front of me, because that's the wrong thing to do. You don't put your children and grandchildren in front of you as a shield to get away with something or to avoid pain. Pain, I know it right now. My back is screaming. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to try to get some rest. I have some kind of magical music type stuff planned. The sleep music dark screen. Oh, my back. I don't know what to do. This sucks. This sucks donkey dick. Still have that, too. I have one more day of augmentin. And Brian looked it up and he said, do you know that epitaxis is the #1 side effect? And then he goes to tell me what epitaxis is. I know what it is because I worked in medical records. It's nosebleed. And he says, I have to get some sleep in case I need to take you to the hospital. And, it'll take several hours at the ER, blah, 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 blah. Like, I hope that won't be a thing. I hope I won't need to do that. I do want to get the laundry done and some more disinfecting done around here, and maybe, depending on the weather, open the windows, get some air through here. I think that's another reason this time of year that houses are not aired out, because it's still chilly. I don't know. And I told Brian, I said, well, even if I get out and about in the backyard or whatever, moving the lymph around in my body, moving around, not being sedentary, doing poop patrol or whatever I have to do, and being out in the sun. In this weather, being out in the sun is not bad. When it's 100 and being out in the sun, then it's really bad. But right now, it's like 62. I can't remember what that is in Celsius, sorry. Oh. Well, I'm going to try to turn in to what? Oh, la. Maybe wishing bad things on other people is getting me back. Other people is the only couple people that I can think of that most people don't like. But how do we deal with this guy? We can only hope that nature will deal with this guy. Maybe him and Daddy Vladdy and some of those other guys that are kissing each other's ass. That's why Trump's mouth looks like a butt. You ever notice that? Because he's kissing Daddy Vladdy's ass. Maybe if all those lovely people get together in one spot, and that asteroid that's supposed to hit the Earth, right there on that one spot, only them. Yeah, I know, it's unpopular. But what's right? I wear my glasses. Oh, 10 minutes. Okay. Someone I know posted something about chickenpox is making a resurgence, and anti-vaxxers, it's pretty much like giving your kid either a death sentence or a neurological damaged body for the rest of their life sentence. And then super religious people will say, well, if God this or God that, God would stop it. And like, no, according to the Bible and all that, man was given this beautiful place to live. Man fucked up. Now we are, and it's getting worse and worse, and we're suffering from our fuck ups. And they say, well, if God this or that, I said, but God made someone smart enough to know how to repair a lot of our damages. The Bible verse people, I mean, I used to be one of them back when I was 12. And so I know from whence I speak. Sometimes a guy needs to walk a mile in the poorest guy's shoes to understand both sides of the track. Well, I'm going to try to get some more shut-eye. I've got a couple hours, I think. Maybe an hour until the sun comes up. Cat's standing vigil in the window. Actually sitting vigil in the window. Well, you take care, please. This is no fun. I can only imagine what, like a heart surgery patient, you don't want to do anything because you don't want to make a mess of something that's been fixed or whatever. It's like, wow. You don't think about stuff like that till it happens to you. Please take care of yourself. Wear a mask in public if you're going to go out, because there's a lot of stupid people out there that they don't care. I care, and I'm glad you're there. You mean a lot to me. I don't get monetized, never have. I started this channel as a whim and doing funny stuff and all that, and sometimes I still do. Hopefully I can get back to that once things settle down physically, emotionally, etc., etc. I bought some fabric to do some things with. If I do the laundry and then get into the little project and then clean up around here, then things ought to be okay. But oh my God, this pain is a pain. Upward and onward.